Hello, beautiful souls. I have been guided to do a random reading. So, what I did was pull three cards about the situation, and then we're going to go into a spread. Now, what I'm going to say is when you listen to this, if these three cards do not resonate with you in any way, this is not your reading, okay? This is for whoever this resonates with. And then you can continue to listen, okay? All right. The first card that we have is Indigo. Okay. Um, for some of you, you're dealing with a person who doesn't know how to deal with their emotions. You have brought up some emotions in them that they are not used to having and they don't know how to deal with. For some of you, you are getting highly sensitive. Okay, this high sensitivity is causing you to cut a lot of things out of your life that don't that aren't supposed to be there, okay? But you're a little bit confused by it because it's kind of like it just happened out of nowhere, kind of that you felt this way and you're trying to decide what to do with it. Clear yourself. So now that you realize these things need to be cleared or what's happening with this other person, you're deciding if you want to keep this in your life, okay? This is about figuring out what kind of energy you want in your space and what you do not, okay? I'm also hearing like it's hard for some people because there's conflict with what was to what is going to be, all right? Now, moving forward, it's about cleansing yourself, building your self confidence, they're saying. Knowing who you are and what you deserve, okay? Getting through this energy, okay? Okay. So, in the past, for you, for those who resonate here, I see the Empress in reverse. This tells me that there was lack of nurturing in the situation that you were in, okay? Not from lack of trying, I'm hearing, okay? But you just weren't getting what you were supposed to get, which is what enticed, I want to say, this situation to turn out the way that it was, okay? So that's that heightened sensitivity of that indigo card, okay? Coming into you, telling you, opening up the book of secrets, and you're seeing more about what you need to change or adjust in your life. Now they're telling me to talk about the overall energy. Chariot in reverse and the seven of wands. Can't count. So this is about defending the direction in which this relationship is going. This is a time for you all to decide if it's worth defending or not defending, okay? Because it looks as though you're not going in the same direction. What's for you is for you, what isn't, okay? Is the storyline that I'm getting here. But they're telling me we're going to come back to that, so let's push that to the side. So moving forward, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is you focusing on family, focusing on career, home life, things like that. Things that make you happy outside of that. Things that you have already created. If you're an entrepreneur, you're focusing more on your business and being happy. Okay, you may be meeting more friends or spending more time with your friends or just being in a happy mood. Okay, but what the problem is you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? But it's telling me that things are not moving or you're not getting communication from someone that you want to get communication from. And you want the communication that they really want to work on this, okay? So you can in turn feel okay with working on whatever this situation is. But it doesn't look like at this time there isn't any communication. Yeah, you're feeling like this okay. So for some of you there was communication with this person or there is another person that you're talking to. And if you're talking to another person, you're seeing this person with different eyes, okay? But there's something that keeps you separated. That's for someone. I do see that person that you want to communicating with you, okay? But something is the matter with their conversation. Like it's not what you want to hear. It's not to build a relationship. It's just like they're coming in just to make sure that they have sustained their place, if that makes any sense, okay? So, what is to be learned in this situation? You have the moon in reverse, okay? It talks about you focusing on old energy, okay? Seeing the truth for what it is, seeing this relationship for what it is, okay? Because what they're saying is you've been working extremely hard on this, okay? You have, and you decided to stand your ground in this situation, okay? You decided to stand your ground because it wasn't going anywhere. You felt like it didn't have a future, and I feel like you're separating yourself from that, all right? And it has to do, they're saying, with this high priestess energy, with you seeing the future or wanting a better future for yourself, and a spiritual awakening as well, okay? So we have the hangman and the king of swords here. Someone is being extremely stubborn and not expressing their feelings, okay, whether this be you or the other person, and there needs to be some sort of sacrifice here in order to do that. Otherwise, this I feel like you've known this person, you've had some interaction with them, okay? Otherwise, it's not going to grow. There's a disconnect that needs a spark, and it's not happening because someone's holding in their feelings, being angry, sticking with their own mindset, not thinking outside of the box, not sacrificing themselves, wanting the other person to do the sacrificing, and almost acting as though it's not them, it's the other person, okay? So we have the sun in reverse and the seven of swords. My throat is always dry. I just drank all my coffee, so just bear with me. There's a disconnect in a happy relationship. This is telling me that someone is holding a lie, okay, or deceiving themselves about how they feel. It's like, it definitely feels like somebody took one bad experience and multiplied it times 1,000. Um, just because they don't know how to deal with emotions or kind of shift through their thoughts in a healthy way. Okay, yeah, they're just accepting the situation for how it is. They're just accepting it. Yeah, they're accepting the lies and the deceit. They're accepting it. Either you're accepting it or they're accepting it. Okay. So moving forward, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. This tells me that there is potential in this relationship. It's not that there isn't potential, okay? But I feel as though someone that you're dealing with needs to deal with their home life or their finances and career. They need to be spending time on that, and they feel like they have to be by themselves or alone in order to do that, to reach this potential that they have. And in turn, nothing is happening with this situation between you and this person. Yeah, they have burdens in their life that they need to focus on. Okay? They have things that are weighing heavy on them and responsibilities that they need to fix in order to give to you what they need to give to you. This is going to need strength beyond measure, either for you or this person. They do have love for you though, and they have care for you, but for some reason they can't show it. Yeah, they can't show it. They're not going to allow themselves to show it at this time. So, your person, we have the Queen of Swords, or your environment, the Seven of Cups, and the Star card. This person has hope for the future. Okay? They're definitely not sure if they're making the right decision. But I feel like so much stuff is going on in their life that they have to cut some things out. So they're cutting out the things that are newer in their life, or things that they feel as though they can come back and revisit. I feel like I'm getting this energy like they want to come back and revisit this. Yeah. They know they're leaving something behind with you, but you're still on their mind. Okay? So it's like they think they can come back and revisit the situation when things get better. There is a lot of confusion in their life. Yeah, they're just not open to give to you because they don't feel secure, whether it's finances and career or in their life in general. They just don't feel like they're able to right now. But they definitely have a hope for the future. Yeah, they're not going to let you go, but they also have this idea they need to balance out their life, okay? They know that they're not nurturing you, and it's like they're giving up. Yeah, they're going to wait to the future to apologize for not nurturing you for how you should be nurtured. Okay. In your hopes and fears, we have the Lovers in reverse and the Knight of Wands here. Now, with the Lovers in reverse, you're hoping that this can turn around, okay? Because you feel a very strong connection with this person and you feel like there has been some bad choices made in the relationship and you're hoping that they will come back or get it together. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? But right now is not the time, and you're going to have to change your perspective. If you don't, you're going to get yourself hurt if you hold on to this person, okay? So this is a good time to start focusing on yourself. Kind of get this person out of your mind because you're just going to be holding on to something and kind of punishing yourself because you can't have that. So that's going to hinder your growth. But that's what you're hoping for. So in your conclusion, we have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. So I see an offer of love or some sort of communication. I don't see fire here, but I see all the other elements, in case you wondered, okay? Yeah, this offer is going to be about the decision that they made to split up or the decision that they made to separate and they want to come together. Okay? Someone's going to make a move for change here. What's interesting is someone's going to feel different about the other person, and I feel like it's you. You're going to feel different about this person, and they know that they have to get that back. They know that they have to do real life work in order to get your attention and your affection back. Yeah, you're not giving any peace offerings here. Yeah, they're going to have to redefine how they did things because you're redefining how you deal with this relationship. I don't feel like you're giving and you're not being nurturing to this person. This is causing them to dig deep down into themselves, okay? And actually utilize the things that they have learned by going within or spending this time alone in order to rekindle this relationship. Okay? Okay. Yep, that's it. So someone is fighting for you, okay? Or someone is going to fight for you. I feel like they're sorry. They know what they have to do. But you don't see it going in the same direction, like you're in a different direction. There was a time when you were ready for this and you were all in it. And they didn't take advantage of it at that time. Okay? So romance angels. Yeah. You're definitely deciding that you are lovable, okay? You are lovable. And I also feel like they come to this conclusion and try to come back to you. And that's what that's saying to me. They're trying to hold on to you. Eventually, that will happen. Ask your friends for help. They may be asking their friends. For some of you, their friends are asking about you, okay? And they decide that they want to give this relationship a chance because they found true love with you, okay? But how do you feel? Yeah. You don't know if the chemistry with this person is still there. You don't know if it's still there, and you're not really in a loving space with them. Like, you're not in love with them. You may love them, you know what I mean? But you're not really in love with them. They need to take the time out to spend with you and do the things that they need to do in order to do that. You're not going to give them a new beginning yet, okay? Um, until they treat you the way you love or treat yourself, okay? You're not going to do that. All right, so let's end with a wisdom of the oracle, actually. Spirit, what do you have for this group of people that I am reading for? What advice do you have for them when it comes to relationships? You have Yang, and it actually came up in reverse. So let's see what we got. Okay. Yang. Be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable circumstances. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. Beautiful. Okay? And I feel like that's what you're going to do, right? You've cleared yourself. You've gotten to a new or a higher bit of understanding, right? And now you're clearing yourself or working on your self-confidence and who you are as a person to decide if you want this to enter your life again, right? This person has to prove, or they have to prove to you that they are actually meant to be there. This is not a time to just open a door and let someone walk in, okay? So I love you all. Thank you for listening this far. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, I'll be more than happy to do one for you. Links in the description box below. I love you. Bye-bye.